right, everybody, we're back, and you're sitting in with Mr. Binky. I do that to people. Binky Womack, the nephew of the very famous Bobby Womack. And by the way, Binky, what's Bobby doing these days?
He passed away 2 years ago.
Oh, well, I'm really up on my current events, aren't I? That is amazing. You know what? I don't know. I guess I was sleeping under a rock. I use that terminology a lot when I tell people, "Oh, you must have been sleeping under a rock." No, I really was sleeping under a rock. So I apologize about that. Yeah. Well, you know what? This. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say because the industry is transitioning, so it's a lot of artists that we knew growing up. And I got an email from Jerry Lee Lewis the other day, and I was thinking, I thought he was dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so many.
People are just coming and they're going, like
yes.
with Aretha, as her passing,
Yeah.
People they it's so on your music that they think you're just eternal.
Yeah. Well, 1,000 apologies for not even being aware of that. That's horrible. But now that makes our meeting and greeting even more significant, and your purpose for being right here on this show so important. Because what we're doing is launching a show that we're going to do once a month, and we are actually offering the opportunity to people like yourself who's carrying on the legacy to just play your music, get it out there, and give everyone in this particular arena an opportunity to find out what you're doing. And I know that I did see your numbers, so you definitely have a great following, and it's just our privilege to be able to launch this new direct show and the direction for which we're going, and to bring you in as a part of it. So very happy to see that. Did you work a lot with your uncle? Is that how you were inspired to get into this?
Yes, I did. I used to, I started off as a session musician, and they were like grooming me. So I used to play with my Uncle Bob. He did a lot of records for like a lot of people. He did records with Aretha and George Benson, just a lot of different people, and Patti LaBelle. And I was privileged to play on some of those records, Shaka Khan, some Teddy Pendergrass and stuff.
Wow. Well, you know what? You are quite the legacy. That video was very nice. And I know you've got a lot more coming in September. So what we're going to do is actually throughout the month of August play your video and your music and give everyone an opportunity to just get a little taste of it. And this is a 3-part series, so we're going to bring you on again in September and launch your wonderful new CD that you've got going on. And you and I had a brief conversation, and I want to really bring this up because I really want the audience to walk away remembering one very important thing that our guests have to say to them. So why don't you share with me what you shared with me on the phone? Share that with our audience.
The world is in a bad state of being, and we need some strong figures to help nurture the youth, because we're going in a bad direction, not being able to acknowledge God in public, on the radio, and those sort of things are absolutely, it makes no sense to try to remove good from people and just, promote hate. And I don't know, there's a different agenda going on, and we need to all bond together and put things on the right track.
Absolutely. And you were so descriptive when you talked about it earlier. I haven't seen a world like this ever. And it's pretty scary. It is pretty scary. So I applaud you 1,000% for what you're sharing with the world, because you'd be surprised about one word that you may say that could change somebody's life just right now today. So thanks for sharing. We never have enough time, but we just had to get your face in the place and make sure we got a chance for everybody to see you. Thank you for sharing on our very special Entertainment Day. And we are going to conclude with a tribute to Aretha. So thank you for sharing with us that your uncle actually played, or you played with both of them at particular times in your life. And so that was great too. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Linda, for having me on your show. You know, I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you so much.
Back in September.
Absolutely. Where can everybody find your music?
You know what? If you just Google Binky Womack, I mean, you'll be surprised. I'm attached to a lot of records, and it'll come up.
Okay,
so
wonderful.
Just Google me, and you can find my music, and you can find records that I produced or played on or remixed. It's a lot of material out there.
Great. Well, you know, you are so mature. You're like an old soul. It was just great talking to you on the phone. So I look forward to having you back. All right, thanks again. Appreciate you, and we'll see you in a few. All right, everybody, you're watching Variety Talk live from Las Vegas. You've been sitting in with Mr. Binky Womack, and we'll be right back.